This is the Hentai Happy Podcast.
It is man-made.
Like I said, my brother's from another mother. Nintendo, just dealing with Nintendo, it's like being in a relationship with a narcissist, somebody who's bipolar, somebody who's kind to you one day and then gaslights you the next day. It's an abusive relationship, and Nintendo is the partisan. So, coming off the coattails of, negative news regarding the Super Smash Bros. Community, the Melee community, we get great news today that Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII, the One-Winged Angel, a song that was playing during today's reveal. The reveal was that Sephiroth is going to be in Super Smash Bros. Switch. I don't even know what the real name of it is. Anyways, to tell you guys the truth, I skipped out on Super Smash Bros. Since Super Smash Bros. Melee. When I looked at the roster for the Wii and I looked at the control pad for the Wii, I was like, how is this going to compute and whatever? And then they said they'd implement a new feature where you can play with the Classic Pro controller. I didn't know what they specified about the Nintendo GameCube controller, but I was doing a lot of exams. I think it was like in high school, so games didn't really interest me back in those days, right? And then we got to the Nintendo Wii U. We got to the Wii U generation, and there was like the 3DS version, and there was the Nintendo Wii U version, I think. And, it was like, at that point, I wasn't interested at all. And people started complaining about how they dumbed down the mechanics, in the games. And then we finally got to the Nintendo Switch, whatever it's called. What is the Nintendo Switch one called? I think it's called Super Smash Bros. Special in Japan. I don't know what it's called for the North American or Western version. No idea. But I wasn't really interested in playing it at all. I was like, nah. But, after seeing the trailer, which was comprised of mostly CGI, right? So I was like, oh, okay. Well, Sakurai did a good job in bringing Sephiroth to life. And, I like how he false stabbed Mario. I was like, oh my god, is Nintendo really gonna do this to their star dude? And then they tricked us in the end. And I think whoever allowed that promotion was being a good sport. And I have to give Nintendo credit for that one instance where they actually took their main character and they made everybody think that he was stabbed by Sephiroth. And they gave Sephiroth an epic intro. And it's usually like in games where you have Ferraris, Skylines, and whatever, like games like, what's it called, Gran Turismo. You're not supposed to damage their star cars. They don't allow you to damage their cars anymore in these games, right? If you want to damage a car, it has to be an off-brand thing, a clone of another car. And, Nintendo actually made us think that Mario was stabbed, which is amazing, So yeah, I saw the trailer and, it appealed to me, not only because Nintendo was a good sport about getting their main mascot stabbed, but just how powerful and how cool the moveset of Sephiroth is, and the song in the background. Oh my god, it was just bringing back memories of nostalgia. If you guys remember Advent Children, there was a lot of phrases from the old days, like, oh, you're just a memory. I don't want to be a memory. I'm not a memory. I'm not a whatever. I'm just paraphrasing, but it just gave me goosebumps. And you know what? I think that they're doing this to inject a bit of life into Super Smash Brothers, whatever. Because I was just browsing just a few days ago. I was just browsing Mercari for a copy of Super Smash Bros. I was like, maybe I can get this for like $45 and whatever. And funnily enough, I was there and I saw a copy for $45, and I didn't want to pull the trigger. I was like, maybe it's too rich for me. Maybe it's too rich, whatever. And then I saw the trailer. So I immediately went back to Mercari and the prices just got inflated. You can buy the game new on Amazon.co.jp for 6,500 yen. And then when you go to Mercari, you're going to find it for 6,500 yen used. It's like, But then I was lucky enough to find a copy for 4,800 yen used. It doesn't come with the case. It doesn't come with the cover art. But you know what? That's $2. I can do that on my own. It's not a big deal. And the reason why I'm getting this is not because I enjoy the Super Smash Brothers Brawl, whatever, franchise at this point in time. It's because I want to play as Sephiroth. You know, there's always going to be that one person who's going to buy a console just to play as a character in a single game. You know, I think I bought the Nintendo GameCube to play Super Mario Sunshine, and then we got, you know, an amazing trailer for what was it, Space World 2000 of The Legend of Zelda, right? You know, I wanted to play that game as well, but there's always going to be that one person that wants to play a specific character in a specific game, and they will buy a console for that. I already have a Nintendo Switch, but nothing was gravitating me towards buying the Super Smash Brothers game. Nothing. You know, the mechanics are dumbed down, right, and for accessibility purposes. But today, finally, I pulled the trigger. I paid a hefty price, you know, a few days ago. That was 4,500 yen with the case and everything, and I didn't snap it up. And then, you know, suddenly when the reveal happened, right, the prices skyrocketed. You know, 1,700 yen extra just because of the Sephiroth. Of course, they're going to move units of the game just because Sephiroth is in there. I'm sure there was a ton of people teetering between getting it and not getting it, especially during the holidays, right? And I just bought it as well. So I'm probably gonna play live too. I'm gonna play the game live. So if you have any friend codes, you can send them to me. We can chill. We can play with that. You know, as it stands, we're coming off the coattails of, you know, what happened to the Super Smash Brothers. Super Smash Brothers Melee. I think when the announcer would say it, he wouldn't say Melee, he would say Melee. Anyways, whatever English floats your boat out there. Yeah, and you know, it's a pity that we have to go through such a love and hate relationship with Nintendo. It's like a girl, you know, just yelling at you nonsense things, and then next morning being sweet and kind to you, and you were on the verge of dumping her, but then you're like, maybe I can change her, you know? But this has always been the case with Nintendo. They take something away from you, but then they give you something, right? That's always been the case with Nintendo, and I've said that many times. It's like a, not a gaslighting relationship, but I can't think of the word right now, but you know, it was that type of relationship, and it's always been that type of relationship. They can do good things, and they can do bad things, right? So it's up to you to make the choice. Do you really want to support a company that's doing this right now? Of course you don't. But, you know, there's an amazing character, and, you know, we still don't know what his moveset is. They've shown us just a glimpse of it, and, you know, maybe he has an evolution, a transformation, where he turns into that Omega thingamajig. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I want to know what your opinion is. If you found this video helpful, consider sharing, liking, and subscribing to this channel. Leave a comment too. If you found this video helpful for you as an individual, consider leaving a tip at streamlabs.com/opigame or become a patron at patreon.com/hentaihappy to further support the channel. Help me make more videos. Thank you. It's much appreciated. In these trying times, I wonder if Nintendo is going to repackage Nintendo Switch Super Smash Bros. Special with the Season Pass, or include everything in one big final game. And, you know, this would coincide with the Nintendo Switch Pro coming out. They can make a final version of that game and repackage it and bundle it along with the new Switch Pro. They're going to move a lot of units. I'm guessing they're going to move a lot of units too with this new Sephiroth thing. But my idea of, you know, getting the complete DLC and packaging it up with the new Switch Pro, damn, that would be a beautiful holiday gift idea for next year. Good night, good morning, and good evening. This is Hentai Happy here, and I'm reporting to you live today. Just kidding, I'm not live. But let's check out Story of Seasons Drymon, releasing tomorrow. Yes, good day. It is Hentai Happy, and I have some news